For more, we're joined by former IDF Captain Omer Levi, who saw combat in Gaza back in 2014. Omer, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you. Good morning and happy Halloween.
Thank you to you as well. I wanted to start off, if we could, with this tunnel system that's underground and kind of what the battlefield looks like for soldiers there. I understand people refer to it as Lower Gaza. It's quite an intricate system underneath. How does that complicate the battleground and also impact the IDF's military response and tactics as the military moves forward?
So the threat of tunnel and tunnel warfare is not something new for IDF soldiers that are going inside of the Gaza Strip. The threat of tunnels has been there since Israel had to deal with that threat of Hamas from within the Gaza Strip that attacks Israel. They have been using it since 2006 for all kind of purposes, defensive and offensive tunnels. We need to understand that the tunnels are located pretty much everywhere on the strip, north side, central side, and southern side. There are also tunnels going in and out of Egypt. So that is something that we need to take in consideration. The tunnels are located everywhere you can think of: residential buildings, schools, hospitals, every compound you can think of. There's an exit or an entrance of a tunnel over there. Some of them have also been discovered going in from the Gaza Strip to a territory, the Israeli territory, actually going underneath the fence, underneath the border. And that was the main threat of 2014 war.
Yeah, I know it's been described as a spider web.
It affects you in every...
Oh, sorry. I know it's been described as like this spider web. It can house people, medically treat people for weeks, months on end. Omer, I know a lot of experts have come forward and saying this very tunnel system, also referred to as the Hamas, metro system, is likely one of the reasons for the delay in a full-scale ground invasion. Do you believe that that's where the hostages could be located?
Of course. Well, we have testimonies of one of the hostages that were freed about 2 days ago, saying she was walked through the tunnels. The Hamas fighters have walked her through there, and then she reached a huge hall where they concentrated about 25 people that Hamas has abducted from Israel to the Gaza Strip. So obviously, some of the hostages are being kept over there. We also have testimonies of Gilad Shalit saying that he was held inside of a tunnel, presumably underneath the Shifa hospital.
Yeah.
So this is something you always have to take into consideration. When you go inside of Gaza as a soldier, you need to know that you can be tackled from anywhere. And you need to pay attention, a close attention to it.
Yeah, I know everybody's head must be on a swivel right now.
Now it's a threat. Now it's a threat. The metro is a new concept. It's only been there for like about 2 years. In 2014, this entire concept of a metro did not exist. But now I think that the war and the warpath will be slower because we need to remind ourselves that there are people, Israeli civilians, inside those tunnels.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
As opposed to 2014, when we could just bomb them and destroy them every time we saw them, we didn't have to go inside. Now it's going to be a much more complicated issue.
And speaking of, a complicated issue and moving forward, I know Prime Minister Netanyahu rejecting calls for a ceasefire yesterday, saying this is a time for war. But we've been waiting for this ground invasion for more than 3 weeks now. What more is the IDF waiting for? And at what points do the conditions on the ground and the severity of the war trigger that full-scale invasion?
So I believe that the IDF will take this war a bit slower, first of all, because of the hostage situation. And second, we are at war. It's not another skirmish between the IDF and the Hamas. When we fire at them, then they fire at us, we fire at them, and then we're going to do a ceasefire and wait a few years till both sides regroup and then go at it again. No, it's not the case. The case is that we have to eliminate Hamas threat. What we have seen here on October 7th was probably the darkest day in our history, the history of the Israeli country. And we cannot allow this to happen again. Our fighters, when they go inside the Gaza Strip, they don't think revenge of what happened. They think, how are we preventing from this thing to happen once again? We are protecting the Israeli country. We're going to do whatever we can to protect it and to eliminate this threat of Hamas that is just sitting on the border, waiting for a chance to slaughter our people.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.